Hi, I'm Jen, a luxury pet groomer in Hull, Massachusetts. Today, I'm showing you how I blow dry my standard poodle, Bow. In total, the blow drying process takes about 35 to 45 minutes depending on his mood. So here we are going to be using this Happy Hoodie and a Flying Pig dryer. The double motor Flying Pig Pro Grooming dryer. It has a dial for speed and force, but no heat option. So this is the Flying Pig dryer hose with the flat-edged nozzle. And I'm gonna turn this on. It is going to be so loud, but that is why Bow has ear protection, and I do too. We're gonna get started. Towards the face, I just make sure that we're blowing away from it, and all of the air blows towards the rear end. Or down. Guys, so basically what I've done is I have done a full blow dry, meaning I've blown him dry from neck to tail, approximately 80% dry. I like to give it percentages because basically before they leave the bathing area, we actually like to have them mostly dry before we go into the finishing area. It keeps the wet dog smell, any weird odors, extra hair, excess hair, dander, etc. In the bathing area. And we have him almost dry here. We're at 80%, what I would say 80%. And we did that in about 8 minutes, I think. We did the towel dry before we turned on the video, and the towel dry in itself was about 5 to 7 minutes, and we blew dry him to 80% dry in about 8 minutes. We're going to go to the final blow dry. As you can see, Bow is in a very short haircut. He is approximately 3/8 of an inch right now at his shortest, and then here at his longest, he's maybe about 2 to 3 inches. As you can see, there's only those areas, and his top knot, of course. So those are the longest areas. But if you were to have a doodle, 65 pounds, come in, okay, buddy, 65-pound poodle come in and ask for a long haircut, it's going to take a long time, and it's going to cost money because we sit here, we hand blow dry each and every pet with blow dryers that you just saw on screen. Those are high velocity dryers. The one that you just saw is a double motor, which is super loud. I don't want to say most pets, but a lot of pets are scared of them initially. So it takes an extra time to try and train the pets that this is something safe. We are about to move into the next room. The next room has a smaller grooming high velocity dryer. It does have a heat option, which does help the dry time. So we're going to do that switch over now. Buddy, can mommy have a kiss, please? Are you still mad at me? Are you mad at me? Can I have a kiss? Thanks. Thank you. Love you, buddy. But here we are, Bow again. Now doing our last 20% blow dry. We are putting the nozzle on and using the Vanity for grooming handle because I have found that this is way better for my hand and carpal tunnel. As some people may remember, I had 3 points of surgery, carpal tunnel, and 2 trigger fingers here. But I have pretty much full mobility, no issues now. And so anyways, this is the second and the smaller Flying Pig Pro Grooming dryer. This is the one that has 110 volts and has the drying sorry, not drying, the heat option. That doesn't usually happen, but sometimes if you don't check, the little clips pops out. So I am just turning on the dryer near bow. As you can tell, he is completely unfazed. And now turning up the speed and the force. Can we do a selfie? Bye-bye. Can you do picture perfect? Hi. Oh boy. Ready, So right now we have Bow still with his Happy Hoodie. We are now using the Flying Pig dryer with the Groom drying arm. And it has a height adjustment as well as tilt option as well as spinning option. So right now it is locked in place. We are going to go back Bow's head out. And I like to have the airflow come from above their heads, because it just helps them catch their breath. So, good job. And when I'm drying him, I'm sure to actually cover his nose so that the airflow doesn't go into and up his nose. Here. I like to do a little bit at a time because it does keep the noise level low and for longer. As you see, I'm just doing that line brushing method as I showed you earlier. He's actually brushing his entire head into me. There have been pillows that I have seen that they can lay on, and honestly, if I raised it up high enough, it probably would sit down for me. But for the sake of showing you, we're going to just continue. I'm just slowly, surely adding little, letting the air hit the top knot and dry it while brushing, which makes it all really nice and dry and straight. And that straightness is what's going to help that perfectly coiffed look. Going down. Is that okay? Thank you. Good boy. So when it's wet, it is going to feel a little, you're going to feel more tension, but that's only because it's wet. So if you just continue to blow it dry first, before putting the comb through, it could help with that tension. And then there's less pulling, and then for a dog that might be very sensitive skin or tender-headed, it's not going to affect it as much. Will be utilized this as a model dog for practice. We are going to perfect giving any reviews for others, as well as just kind of just reiterating our techniques and skills, and asking for the questions, because obviously, depending on where you are in your own personal grooming journey, you may be somewhere else and may need some assistance in one part versus another. So here he is, fully brushed out and walked for the grooming. Can I see you? Excellent. Nice and clean, buddy. So fresh and so clean. Picture perfect. Picture perfect. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy, honey.